Content warning. This game depicts scenes of violence, animal cruelty, and frank discussion of suicide. Also, this game may attempt to erase your identity. Please take care if you are sensitive to any of the above. Hello everyone, this is Mappy and we're back with more Mouth Sweet. So last time, things got a little bit weird. So let's see if things stop being so weird. Maybe. Could happen. Oh, sorry. The screen of the PDA lights up with your next assignment. Cut the cake. Alright. So, this seems a bit more normal than pulling legs off a bird or applying a barcode to a baby back in the 1980s. So let's see what this is all about. Huh. Huh. This is a little different. I'm not going out there. They keep changing the rules on us. Yeah, I don't remember our office being an infinite expanse of cake with bugs in it, twitching and squirming as if they're still alive. They probably still are alive. Also, you hear that heavier like footfall sound? Yeah, get used to that. Our friends, the invisible bugs, we've gotten a new version, which are... They take 2 shots to hit. That's the only difference. And since they're invisible, I'm not going to show them to you because, again, invisible. But hey, we could walk out the exit, but I kind of want to see where this is going. So every day you get to walk in the infinite expanses of cake. So... honestly, I'm sorry if I don't speak very much right now. I'm actually kind of distracted by the heavy footfalls. It's kind of stressing me out, to be completely honest. Let me see if I can remember how to... Nope. There we are. Yeah, that costs all of my bullets, but it makes those things shut up for a little bit. Which direction was I going? I think I was going up? I think I was going up. I think this is a new place. Yep, it's a save point. But yeah, so... as you've probably noticed, it's already back. This is why I didn't do it on normal. Normal, you'd have to actually have good aim when something's trying to kill you, whereas with easy, you just have to deal with the sound of footfalls. I think it actually would have been a bit more surreal and unsettling if easy had just completely removed the whole combat system. Like, not even let you start it up or anything. Or maybe they start it up but you never get the footsteps. Because then it's like, oh, hey, everyone else is talking about these invisible bugs just in the middle of nowhere, and I'm finding ammunition, but I don't have anything to shoot at. I don't know. I think that plays more into the whole, like, what are we actually doing here in this hell business than actually having things you can shoot at and get rid of. But that's just me. I'm one of those people who doesn't exactly need violence in their video games. They do, however, kind of want an ability to run. Richard here probably should get a move on, because these spaces are actually pretty big. If we weren't playing on easy, we probably would have been attacked like twice crossing through that wibbly area. But let's see. Ooh, got a scalpel. That's what we're gonna use to cut the cake, right? Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Where is the cake? Where is the cake? Well, this is the only thing that we can interact with. What the hell is this? Oh no. Don't tell me. Is this supposed to be the cake? Well, I guess I should get started. Cut the cake. You know what? No, I'm not doing this anymore. This is completely fucked. I've had it with this place. I'm going home. That is the wrong name. But as we see if we check the inventory, it's not telling us to do anything. Huh. And everything's gone back to normal. Weird. Except the only way we can go is out. Now. We could have actually got out here at any point. After we got the car keys. I mean, we could have gone before we got the car keys, and we would have seen a car parked over here that we couldn't start, but when we got the car keys, this becomes a save point, and you can take this elevator. The first time I played this game to test it, I got the car keys immediately after Vivian exploded, so I thought that was what was supposed to happen, and I was like, huh, this is a short game. Because, yeah, we're about to enter into the end game. The screen of the PDA lights up and shows you your next assignment. What the hell do you think you're doing? Don't even think of pressing that call button. Call button. Elevator. Falling into the void. Ugh. Oh, and the music here is going to be fantastic, everyone, so I'm just warning you ahead of time. The screen of the PDA lights up and shows you your next assignment. Are you having a mental breakdown or something? Suck it up, you're on the clock. Leave your problems at home, Haas. My name's not Haas, it's Richard. Anyway. The screen of the PDA lights up and shows you your next assignment. Everyone else is doing just fine at this. You're the only one who can't handle it. So what's wrong with you? Why are you the only one not measuring up, Haas? Maybe because I have the courage to actually say no to your abusive whatever. Your abusive whatever that doesn't know how to put together a building. You're pretty good at faking one, Chalfont, and Chalfont, but this isn't a building. This is something else. The screen of the PDA lights up and shows you your next assignment. You've been warned, you lunatic. Yep. Welcome to the final intestine maze. So many others have walked this horrible path. The bugs have learned to mimic human crying. It's way too creepy. Yeah, this is gonna be a trip, everyone. Strap in. So, how's everyone liking this music? I just thought I'd be quiet for a little bit so you could, you know, get a taste of it. Get a taste of this marvelous soundtrack that isn't stressful to listen to or anything. I'm sorry, folks. I'm actually smiling right now. Like, not because I find this, like, actually funny or anything. But my natural response to like stressful things is is to laugh at them. And believe me, this is pretty stressful. Like, alright, so the soundtrack is actually a lot louder for me than it is for you. Or rather, it's louder than it's going to be for you. So to me, I have to concentrate and talk about things like semi-coherently while listening to someone sobbing in the background. This is not exactly a good time. I mean, I commend them for making something like this, where they just kind of did their own thing. Because this is definitely not what I would call a conventional horror soundtrack. Thanks for all the bullets, by the way, game. It's funny to me that those are still there even on easy. I guess the only difference between easy and normal, programming-wise, and oh, look at that pulsating wall, is that in, sorry. My brain just was like, listen to the crying, you need to listen to the crying, it's important. And I'm like, no, that's just the soundtrack, it doesn't actually give me any new information. But anyway, what I was saying, the only difference between normal and easy programming-wise is that, well, in easy, I'm guessing they turned something off so that the monsters never attack you. That's all that was changed. I mean, maybe the bugs are just trying to be good coworkers. They're just trying to, you know, make you feel welcome, and the only way they can do that is through murder. But anyway, we're through. And we're a little bit away from telling Chalfont and Chalfont to go stuff itself. Never liked working here in the first place. The screen of the PDA lights up and shows you your next assignment. This is it, you know. Your conduct is unacceptable. Sorry, Haas. You're fired. But you can't fire me. I quit. You'll never work a job like this one again. Will you type a reply? Nah. I don't need to reply, because they want a response, and I'm not giving them one. You drop the PDA in the wastebasket without checking for a reply. And now, we do our victory strut. I mean, it's not like I had a desk to clear out, and hey, now I'll have time for lunch, and like, going home, and I can wear normal clothes again instead of this weird bunny suit. It'll be great. Anyway, time to steal. Time to steal a car. And go through the surprisingly chill and uplifting ending. Hey, Richard. I know the stars are really pretty tonight, but please keep your eyes on the road. I think it might actually be waiting for a button press from me. There, yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to surprise you. But this isn't your car, you know. I need to save other people from CCC. As soon as you get to your destination, I'll be taking it back. CCC saves a lot of money by making their employees feel very, very small. I'll admit, you're pretty tough. Most people quit within the first year, but not you. What? Yeah, you worked there for about 3 years. That task where you arranged the boxes? That was over 3 years ago. Time just slips away, doesn't it? Especially when they don't give you lunch breaks or time off. Poor Vivian. She knew what that sandwich had in it. All I could do was drop hints, or I'll arouse suspicion. I wasn't able to save her. She's not the only one either. You tried the same thing. You tried to eat the suicide sandwich. It didn't work, because depression is different for different people. I'm glad it didn't. It wouldn't have cured you. It only would have killed you. And then you'd never see the sky, and you wouldn't be driving this cool car. So please, whatever happens, stay alive. You still need a job, of course. I can't help with that part. And there's no guarantee that the next job won't be even worse. But you don't know, and you have to admit, just the possibilities are exciting. And if it is worse, after working at CCC, you know what to do. And you'll even have the courage to do it. This is just the first. And every time, sticking up for yourself after that gets easier. So hang in there. Your story isn't written yet. This isn't the end. If you kill yourself, your story ends. And CCC will be the one telling it that's not what you want. I'm glad we got to meet. As I write this, things are still looking pretty dark. Often, I don't see a way out. At this point, I've tried to kill myself 3 times this year. Things aren't looking up. Things aren't getting better. I made this game in an attempt to talk myself out of ending it all. I'm so tired. I'm hoping I can come back to this game in a few years, and this whole thing will just be embarrassing and weird, because of how much better everything gets after all of this. I'll feel silly for even having thought of it. Well, we'll see, won't we? Thanks for playing, and hang in there. Mitchell, July 2006. July 2016. Thank you, Mitchell, for making this game, and I hope that you're in a better place emotionally right now. I hope things have gotten better for you. So, this has been Mouth Sweet. Another RPG Maker game. I have a feeling that I'm going to be playing a few of these. But, yeah. I enjoyed this. I enjoyed this quite a bit. Or, well, I'm not sure enjoyed is the right term. I want to say I appreciated it. Like, a lot of times when I play, like, I sit down to play like a horror game or something, I don't connect to it. I don't connect to it in the same way I connected to Mouth Sweet. Because while you know, CC&C are like cartoonishly awful and like an eldritch monstrosity, in my last job, I was a what's the best way to describe it? I was a consultant. And as part of that job, the contract I signed, if I left the job before 2 years were up, I owed the company that trained me tens of thousands of dollars for a few weeks worth of training. I was young, stupid, and I had not read the contract beforehand. Or rather, I had read it, but I kind of brushed off the things like, oh, it'll only be 2 years. And then, among other things, that contract was used to force me to sign another contract. So, yeah, this game hits me. This game This game speaks to the part of me that is still thinking about having worked a job where I was the product. I was what the company was producing and selling. My work was less valuable than the fact that I was sitting in that chair and being a good little office drone. So honestly, yeah, this game just speaks to me way more than pretty much any other game I've played has. Anyway, with that grim, depressing, not so cheerful note, I'd like to say that I hope you all enjoyed Mouth Sweet, and I hope you'll join me for whatever I do next. I actually have no idea what I'm going to do next. It will be a fun adventure for both of us. In any case, I'm Mappy. This has been Mouth Sweet, and I hope to see you next time. Take care.